The United States is a land of astonishing variety, home to a tapestry of landscapes that span from sun-drenched desert mesas and misty mountain ranges to serene river valleys, barrier islands, and tropical coastlines. Each region tells a different story, one shaped by its geography, history, and culture. In 2025, travelers are seeking more than postcard views. They crave experiences that feel immersive and soul-stirring. This year's top travel spots reflect that evolving spirit. Places where beauty meets meaning, and every journey leaves a lasting impression. Do you know which U.S. national park is home to geysers that shoot higher than a 10-story building? Stay tuned to find out. In the rugged heart of northern Arizona, where the wind sings through ancient rock and the horizon stretches into dreams, the Grand Canyon stands as a monument to time itself, vast, solemn, and achingly beautiful. It is not just one of America's most iconic landmarks, but a spiritual landscape, one that humbles the soul and stirs the senses. Carved patiently by the ceaseless rhythm of the Colorado River over millions of years, this colossal chasm unfurls for 277 miles, diving more than a mile deep and spreading up to 18 miles wide. Yet numbers alone cannot describe the sensation of standing at its edge. There, in the stillness of early morning, or the golden hush of dusk, the canyon breathes. Its walls glow with layers of ochre, amber, crimson, and rose, a kaleidoscope painted by time, lit by shifting skies. Though it may not hold the title of the deepest or the longest canyon in the world, the Grand Canyon's grandeur lies not just in scale, but in presence. It's a place where silence feels sacred, and every overlook offers a pause, an invitation to listen, to feel, to remember how small and wondrous we truly are. The canyon resides within the protection of Grand Canyon National Park, and also within the ancestral lands of the Hualapai and Havasupai tribes, whose deep spiritual ties to the land add layers of meaning to the landscape. Trails wind like whispered stories across its cliffs, from the popular South Rim vistas to the quieter, more intimate corners of the North Rim. Each season brings a new face to the canyon. Spring dusts the rim with wildflowers, while autumn cloaks the trees in amber light. In winter, a delicate hush falls, and snow crowns the jagged edges like icing on a cathedral of stone. Come summer, the sunlight stretches long and warm, casting deep shadows and drawing travelers from around the globe to witness nature's own masterpiece. To visit the Grand Canyon in 2025 is not simply to check off a landmark, it is to step into a place where Earth speaks in color, depth, and silence. It is to walk where time flows slow and wide, where your heart might pause and something ancient within you might awaken. It is, quite simply, one of the most extraordinary places not only in the United States, but in the world. Now, before we move on to the next destination, here's a fun question for you. Which U.S. national park is home to the world's largest trees by volume? Comment your answer below. There is a place where the earth breathes, where the ground murmurs secrets from deep below, and where colors dance not just in the sky, but rise from the very soil. Welcome to Yellowstone National Park, a wonderland of steam and stone, wilderness and wonder, and one of the most enchanting places to visit in the USA for 2025. Founded in 1872 as the world's first national park, Yellowstone is more than a protected expanse. It is a living, breathing testament to the raw, untamed poetry of nature. Spread across the wide skies of Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho, this park rests atop an ancient and restless supervolcano, a colossal hotspot where molten rock simmers beneath the crust, sculpting the landscape in strange and spectacular ways. Time bubbles up through over 10,000 geothermal features, the largest concentration on Earth. Geysers shoot into the sky like nature's clockwork fountains, hot springs shimmer in otherworldly hues, and mud pots gurgle and hiss like whispered stories from the deep. Old Faithful, true to its name, rises with clock-like rhythm every 91 minutes, thrilling crowds with its elegant plume of steam, a ritual that feels as ancient as the land itself. And then there is the Grand Prismatic Spring, a marvel so vibrant it seems painted by a dream. From above, it glows in shades of blue, emerald, gold, and fire orange, the result of heat-loving microbes that flourish along its mineral-rich borders. At its heart, the water is too hot for life, a clear, still eye of sterile beauty, surrounded by a halo of color born from heat and life intertwined. Yet Yellowstone is not only a geothermal wonder. It is a sanctuary for the wild. Bison roam the open plains like shadows of a distant past. Elk wander through meadows dusted with dew. Grizzly bears, wolves, and eagles still thrive here, reminders that this land is not merely scenic, but sacred. To wander Yellowstone in 2025 is to step into a place that feels older than memory, a place where geology becomes art and nature sings in fire and ice. It is a journey not just across landscapes, but through time, mystery, and awe. For those who seek wonder beyond the ordinary, Yellowstone stands ready, a timeless marvel glowing at the heart of America's wild soul. In western New York, where the river divides two nations and mist lingers like breath upon the air, Niagara Falls roars not with fury, but with a kind of wild grace, a timeless symphony played in water, wind, and wonder. This is not just a sight to behold, it's an experience that envelops you. From the first glimpse, the sheer energy of the falls captures your senses. The trembling in the ground beneath your feet, the cool spray on your face, the crescendo of sound that rises like a distant thunder, yet feels somehow close and intimate. Made up of three distinct cascades, the Horseshoe, the American, and the delicate Bridal Veil, Niagara is a gathering place for beauty and motion. Over 6 million cubic feet of water surge and spill every second, tumbling with relentless rhythm into the gorge below. It is nature in motion, never still, always singing. Though long famed as the honeymoon capital of the world, Niagara Falls today invites all kinds of travelers. Families chasing shared moments, solo wanderers seeking perspective, and thrill seekers eager for something unforgettable. The Maid of the Mist Ferry glides through swirling waters, drawing close to the base of the falls, where mist rises in clouds and every breath feels electric. On land, winding paths follow the rushing river, leading to overlooks where rainbows shimmer in the mist like passing thoughts. Adventurers can soar above the gorge in a helicopter or glide across in a vintage cable car suspended high above the whirlpools. At twilight, when the sky dims, the falls glow with a wash of color, a nightly ritual of light and water, crowned by fireworks that bloom against the night. Niagara is not merely a sight to behold. It is a presence, a force, a feeling. This is a place where water becomes memory, where the horizon is alive, and where the soul is reminded how deeply beauty can move. If you are watching this, please click the subscribe button in the corner of the screen. It's completely free, but means a lot to us. Sedona is a place where the land itself seems to hum with an ancient, enduring spirit. Nestled in northern Arizona, surrounded by the undulating ridges of red rock formations, this town invites a deeper connection to the world, both inner and outer. Unlike any other destination, Sedona is a canvas painted in fiery hues, where the earth wears its red, orange, and gold shades like a cloak. Each sunrise turns the valley into a glowing masterpiece as the morning light dances over the jagged spires and towering rock formations. These rocky sentinels, Cathedral Rock, Bell Rock, Coffee Pot, stand like guardians over the land, their smooth surfaces etched by time and wind. For many, Sedona is a place to seek not just adventure but clarity. Here, the air feels different, the earth more alive with possibility. Visitors come to the vortex sites, renowned for their mystical energy and transformative power. Sedona is also a haven for those seeking the vibrant pulse of creativity. Art galleries, workshops, and theaters fill the town with color, sound, and expression. The landscape itself becomes the muse, inspiring painters, sculptors, and photographers to capture its raw beauty. The town is a blend of natural serenity and human ingenuity, offering not only peace but indulgence. Stroll through its charming streets, where boutiques brim with treasures, from Native American arts to crystals that capture the very energy of the land. Sedona is not simply a destination, but a quiet invitation. It beckons with its beauty, its mystery, and its undeniable energy. In every winding path, every vista, every shadow cast by the rocks, there is a sense that this land holds stories older than time itself. There are places where nature's power humbles the heart, and Yosemite National Park is one of them. A realm of granite giants, cascading waterfalls, and ancient trees, this revered park, nestled in the Sierra Nevada mountains of central California, is a world unto itself, where every corner offers a new chapter in the Earth's ancient story. Yosemite is not just a destination, it's an experience, one that stays with you long after you've left its towering cliffs behind. Its beauty is overwhelming, the kind that causes you to stop and simply breathe in, as the land stretches out in forms that defy the imagination. Half Dome, with its curved face like the profile of some forgotten giant, rises with quiet majesty. El Capitan, a sheer wall of stone, looms like a sentinel over the valley below. These cliffs, shaped by the slow, patient forces of time, stand in silent dialogue with the land, both eternal and ever-changing. While the park's vastness makes it impossible to absorb in a single day, Yosemite Valley stands as the heart of it all. This is where the iconic granite peaks meet the valley floor, creating a vista so breathtaking it seems almost unreal. The valley's waterfalls, Yosemite Falls, one of the tallest in the world, and Bridal Veil Falls, which arcs gracefully like a silver ribbon, tumble down with a force that echoes in the air. Wildlife, too, thrives in this protected sanctuary. On a quiet trail or in the shadow of a sequoia grove, you might glimpse a black bear ambling through the underbrush, or spot a bobcat slipping silently across the forest floor. The park is alive with the flutter of birds' wings and the rustle of leaves, all part of the delicate balance that makes this ecosystem so unique. In the heart of the American Southwest, between the borders of Utah and Arizona, lies Monument Valley, a sacred land of sweeping silence and unspoken beauty. This desert wonder, framed by jagged towering sandstone formations, feels as if it were painted by the hands of time itself. Its vast open spaces stretch out beneath an endless sky, where the horizon melts seamlessly into the earth, and the air seems thick with the stories of the land. As you approach, The red sands greet you with a warmth that mirrors the fiery hues of the sun, setting the stage for a landscape that holds both stillness and power. Monument Valley is not a place that demands attention with grandeur or flourish. Rather, it quietly pulls you in with its raw, minimalist beauty. Sandstone buttes, some soaring up to 1,000 feet, stand like ancient guardians against the sky. Their weathered surfaces tell a story of centuries of wind, rain, and sun, each layer of rock etched by time. In Monument Valley, the desert becomes more than just a barren stretch of earth. It becomes a canvas, a landscape where light and shadow paint the scene in ever-changing hues. From the soft pinks of dawn to the deep reds and oranges of dusk. It is a place where the air is thick with history, where the spirits of Native American ancestors seem to whisper through the breeze. Monument Valley offers a retreat into a world where nature is unspoiled, and the passage of time feels both infinite and fleeting. The simplicity of this desert valley is its greatest gift, a quiet reminder that beauty is not always found in complexity, but in the stillness of the land and the sound of the wind against stone. Tucked within the ancient caldera of Mount Mazama, Crater Lake lies like a sapphire dream, still, deep, and mesmerizing. This high-altitude lake in southern Oregon holds more than just water. It holds stories of fire and silence, of rebirth after cataclysm. Formed over 7,000 years ago when a mighty volcanic eruption collapsed the peak of a mountain, it is now the deepest lake in the United States, plunging nearly 2,000 feet into a basin carved by nature's fury. But if its origins are wild, its presence today is nothing short of serene. The water is so clear, so startlingly blue, that it seems less a lake and more a mirror to the heavens, reflecting clouds, cliffs, and snow-covered ridges with an almost surreal clarity. No rivers feed into it, no streams spill from it. Rain and snow alone nourish this untouched cradle, preserving its purity in ways few other bodies of water can match. Visitors often find themselves hushed by its stillness. There's no need to speak when standing at the edge of such quiet grandeur. Many find that the truest joy of Crater Lake lies not in motion, but in stillness, watching sunlight dance across its ripples, seeing the stars reflected at night, or simply breathing in the cool air while the world seems to slow around you. It's a place that asks nothing and offers everything: clarity, peace, and wonder. In a world often too loud and too fast, Crater Lake remains a sanctuary, a rare and silent marvel shaped by chaos, now defined by calm. Its name may whisper desolation. Death Valley, carved into the eastern reaches of California, conjures images of scorching heat and barren lands. But for those who journey into its embrace, a different story unfolds, one not of lifelessness, but of an untamed, otherworldly beauty that quietly stirs the soul. Resting far below sea level in the Mojave Desert, Death Valley holds the title of the hottest, driest place in North America. The land burns gold beneath the afternoon sun, and vast salt flats stretch like mirrors reflecting a cloudless sky. The air hums with stillness, as if time has paused to let you listen. Come dawn or dusk, the magic deepens. At Zabriskie Point, soft ridges roll like frozen waves, sculpted by centuries of erosion. When the sun rises or dips below the horizon, the entire landscape blushes, warm hues of rose, amber, and lilac sweeping across the Badlands, turning stone into something momentarily alive. It is a canvas painted anew each day, fragile and fleeting. Despite its name, life pulses gently here. After rare rains, a quiet miracle occurs. Fields of wildflowers burst into bloom, carpeting the desert floor in vibrant yellows, purples, and whites. There's something deeply humbling about standing in Death Valley. Perhaps it's the scale, the way mountains rise abruptly from the flats, or the sheer openness that stretches farther than the eye can follow. Perhaps it's the silence, not empty, but full of presence. In a place where survival is a feat and beauty blooms without warning, Death Valley becomes not a symbol of ending, but of astonishing resilience. It reminds us that even in the harshest conditions, grace can emerge, wild and uninvited, yet utterly breathtaking. Hidden within the heart of the Navajo Nation Just a whisper away from the shores of Lake Powell lies one of nature's most graceful sculptures, Antelope Canyon. Revered for its dreamlike formations and ethereal glow, this slot canyon is a place where time seems to stand still, where every step draws you deeper into a natural cathedral carved not by human hands, but by wind and water over thousands of years. Often referred to as Corkscrew Canyon, this narrow sandstone passageway stirs the imagination the moment you enter. Its walls, smooth, fluid, and impossibly graceful, rise around you in gentle swirls, glowing in a palette of rich oranges, rose golds, and deep reds. As shafts of light filter down through the slender openings above, they dance across the surfaces below, creating an ever-shifting interplay of shadow and illumination. For many, it feels like stepping inside a painting, where light itself is the artist. Accessible with the guidance of Navajo tour operators, Antelope Canyon requires no strenuous hike, only the willingness to move slowly, to look up, and to be fully present. The canyon is divided into two sections: Upper Antelope, famed for its stunning light beams that pierce through the narrow ceiling at midday, and Lower Antelope, a slightly more adventurous descent with winding stairs and tighter passages. Each has its own character, its own rhythm, and both leave an indelible impression. Despite its delicate, almost fragile appearance, Antelope Canyon is a testament to nature's raw patience and artistry, a reminder that even the softest elements over time can shape the most enduring beauty. Photographers and travelers from around the world are drawn to its surreal geometry and radiant hues, making it one of the most photographed natural wonders in the United States. The name may suggest desolation, but Badlands National Park is anything but barren. Tucked into the rugged heart of South Dakota, this striking landscape offers a dramatic contradiction, a place where ancient bones lie beneath striped stone ridges and golden grasslands ripple under an open sky. From the moment you enter the park, it's clear you've stepped into a realm shaped not just by nature, but by time itself. Jagged spires, eroded buttes, and canyons painted in shades of rust, cream, and ash rise like frozen waves across the prairie. At sunrise and sunset, these formations blush with color, a natural alchemy of light and mineral that turns the entire park into a shifting canvas. But beyond its breathtaking appearance, the Badlands are a geologic treasure trove. Beneath the surface lies one of the richest fossil beds in the world, preserving remnants of rhinos, saber-toothed cats, and ancient horses that once roamed a very different version of North America. Visitors can walk in the footsteps of prehistoric giants, standing on land that has quietly held their stories for millions of years. The drama of the terrain is softened by the gentle hush of the prairie, which surrounds the jagged ridgelines. In these grassy stretches, life moves with quiet grace. You might spot bison grazing in the distance, or catch the playful chatter of prairie dogs as they dart through their sunlit towns. In a world often marked by haste, the Badlands ask only that you slow down. To listen to the wind as it moves through stone. To trace the ancient ripples etched into cliff faces. To marvel at the delicate balance between fragility and endurance. Few places are as humbling or as hauntingly beautiful. If paradise had a name, it just might be Kauai, the oldest of Hawaii's inhabited islands, and perhaps the most soul-stirring. Draped in mist and mystery, this emerald jewel of the Pacific has long been called the Garden Isle, and with good reason. Nature has painted in bold strokes, lush rainforests, soaring sea cliffs, ribboning waterfalls, and beaches so secluded they seem imagined. More than just beautiful, Kauai feels almost sacred, as though every breeze carries a secret, every mountain peak a legend. Along the island's rugged northwest lies the Na Pali coast, a place so magnificent it borders on the mythical. Na Pali Coast State Park, stretching over 6,000 acres, offers vistas that silence even the most seasoned traveler. Jagged cliffs carpeted in green rise straight from the sea, carved by centuries of wind and water into otherworldly shapes. Hiking trails like the Kalalau Trail snake along narrow ridges, revealing panoramic views that shift from sun-kissed valleys to turquoise waves crashing below. And then there are the waterfalls. Wailua Falls, plunging gracefully for 173 feet, is a vision of silver mist and tropical bloom. It's a scene so poetic, it once graced the opening credits of Fantasy Island, and it still feels like a dream come to life. What sets Kauai apart is not just its breathtaking beauty, but the way that beauty invites you to slow down. The whisper of the land calls gently. The silence between waves lingers like a lullaby. Time slows with the breath of the earth, and hearts unfold like hibiscus petals greeting the morning light. For travelers seeking more than just a vacation, for those longing for enchantment, for presence, for the kind of peace that lingers long after you've left, Kauai is an island that calls softly, but leaves a lasting imprint. Cradled high in the Sierra Nevada mountains, Lake Tahoe shimmers like a sapphire set in stone, ancient, dignified, and impossibly clear. Split between California and Nevada, this alpine lake is among the most iconic in North America, and for good reason. Its crystalline waters, fringed by pine-covered peaks and brushed by alpine air, seem to belong to another world entirely. Lake Tahoe is not only the largest alpine lake in the United States, but one of the clearest and oldest. Scientists believe it began forming during the Ice Ages, sculpted by shifting glaciers and ancient volcanic activity. What we see today, a basin of breathtaking blue that mirrors the sky and reveals depths up to 70 feet, has existed in nearly the same form for over 2 million years. The lake is a place where grandeur meets serenity. In summer, the water turns turquoise near the shores, inviting kayakers, paddleboarders, and swimmers to drift through its glass-like stillness. Come winter, snow-dusted mountains transform the region into a wonderland for skiers and snowboarders, with world-class resorts perched along the ridges. But Lake Tahoe is more than a year-round playground. It offers a rhythm that soothes the spirit. Early mornings wrapped in mist, sunsets that gild the water in gold, and stargazing nights where the universe feels close enough to touch. Along the trails that weave through pine forests and granite outcrops, silence becomes a companion, and the beauty of the land speaks in soft, enduring tones. Majestic, yet gentle, ancient yet alive, Lake Tahoe holds the rare power to inspire, to calm, and to remind us of nature's quiet magnificence. It's not simply a destination. It's a retreat for the soul, a place where beauty lingers long after you've left its shores. Rising with quiet confidence above the waters of San Francisco Bay, the Golden Gate Bridge stands not just as a feat of engineering, but as a symbol of vision, resilience, and beauty born from human hands. Though crafted by man, it evokes the same awe as nature's greatest wonders. Stretching 4,200 feet across the Golden Gate Strait, this graceful suspension bridge links the city of San Francisco with the rolling hills of Marin County. Its towers soar nearly 750 feet into the sky, draped with cables like musical strings, strummed by the wind. Cloaked in its unmistakable international orange, the bridge feels both timeless and ever new, thanks in part to a devoted crew of 38 painters who preserve its vivid glow against the salty air and ever-changing light. What makes the Golden Gate so beloved isn't only its grand scale or its place in architectural history as one of the wonders of the modern world. It's the way it speaks to the soul. At sunrise, the bridge emerges from coastal fog like a dream made real. At dusk, it glows beneath a sky awash with gold and lavender, reflecting in the waves below as if caught between two worlds, sea and sky, earth and imagination. Experiencing the bridge is a sensory delight. Guided bike rides lead travelers along winding paths that offer stunning perspectives, while cruises through the bay glide beneath its mighty span, providing breathtaking views of both the bridge and the city skyline beyond. And for those who prefer a classic approach, simply driving across its length, with the Pacific breeze flowing in, is enough to stir a quiet kind of wonder. The Golden Gate Bridge is more than an iconic photo stop. It's a testament to creative audacity and enduring beauty. A walk along its pedestrian lanes brings you face to face with the power of design and the poetry of motion. Cars humming by, foghorns in the distance, the sound of seagulls riding the wind. High above the clouds, where the winds whisper in a language older than time, lies Haleakala Crater, the sleeping heart of Maui. Known to Hawaiians as the House of the Sun, this vast volcanic basin stretches across the summit of Haleakala National Park, an otherworldly sanctuary, sculpted by fire and softened by centuries of silence. Standing at over 10,000 feet above sea level, the view from the crater's rim feels like gazing into the soul of the Earth itself. Rugged cinder cones rise like ancient sentinels, dusted with ochre, crimson, and deep violet, the colors shifting as light dances across the landscape. The scale is staggering, over 7 miles wide and nearly 3,000 feet deep. It evokes a quiet reverence that humbles even the most seasoned traveler. On the clearest nights, the summit transforms into one of the best stargazing spots in the world. With minimal light pollution and high elevation, the heavens unfold in full glory. Constellations sharp and luminous, planets bold, and the Milky Way stretching like a ribbon across the sky. Many say Haleakala at night feels closer to the universe than to Earth. To visit Haleakala is to step into a place where silence speaks, where sunrises feel sacred, and where the island itself seems to breathe with ancient rhythm. It's not just a destination, it's a journey inward. A reminder that beauty can be stark and wild and breathtaking all at once. If you've ever wondered where the ocean meets the sky in perfect harmony, Big Sur is your answer. This stunning stretch of California coastline isn't just a place, it's a postcard come to life, where every turn is an invitation to pause, take a deep breath and say, "Wow, I'm living my best life." Imagine golden sands that feel like silk beneath your feet, sunsets that paint the sky in fiery shades of orange and vermilion, and deep azure waters that practically beg you to dive in. Whether you're a fan of beachcombing, hiking, or simply sitting and staring at the endless horizon, Big Sur has something for everyone. And no, it's not just the Instagram-worthy spots. Bixby Creek Bridge, for example, is more than just a bridge. It's a supermodel of the highway, posing gracefully over a steep canyon and offering one of the most photographed views in California. Not far from there, McWay Falls makes its grand entrance, a waterfall that takes a direct leap into the Pacific, as though it's showing off for the cameras. And then there's Pfeiffer Beach. Quiet, a little mysterious with its striking rock formations and soft sands that look like they belong in an artist's dream. It's the kind of place you'll want to tell your friends about, but not too much, so it doesn't get too popular. Big Sur is more than just jaw-dropping scenery, though. It's the kind of place where you can get lost in a redwood forest, hike to a cliff's edge, or simply plop down on a beach towel and let the sound of the waves wash away all your worries. So grab your camera, take a deep breath, and let Big Sur remind you just how spectacular the world can be, especially when you're standing on the edge of it. Hidden along the rugged coastline of Oregon, in the small and tranquil town of Yakuts, lies one of nature's most mysterious and captivating spectacles, Thor's Well. Often described as a bottomless pit or a gate to the underworld, this remarkable phenomenon has long captured the imaginations of visitors and photographers alike. While its allure is undeniable, it's not the sort of place you'd want to get too close to, as the power of the ocean can turn it from beautiful to dangerous in the blink of an eye. At its core, Thor's Well is a natural sinkhole eroded into the rock by the ceaseless crashing of the Pacific waves. What makes it so mesmerizing, however, is its illusionary effect. When the tide is high, the water plunges into the well, creating the appearance of an endless whirlpool. Though it's only about 20 feet deep, the sight of water disappearing into the dark abyss, only to return with great force, is nothing short of dramatic. The illusion of depth, paired with the constant movement of the ocean, makes Thor's well seem as though it leads to the depths of the earth itself. As the tides rise and fall, the well transforms before your eyes. At high tide, when the waves are most powerful, Thor's well becomes a breathtaking and, at times, dangerous force of nature. The water crashes into the well, spraying into the air with a thunderous roar, creating a spectacle of light, mist, and foam. It's a sight that compels both awe and respect, reminding visitors of the raw power and beauty of the natural world. Though it's tempting to get up close to the well, the Pacific Ocean is not to be underestimated. For your safety, it's recommended to enjoy the view from a designated viewing platform. Even from this vantage point, the sight of the water swirling and churning in the well can be enough to leave you spellbound. And be sure to wear water-resistant clothing, as the mist and spray from the crashing waves can leave you damp but exhilarated. In a world where many natural wonders are well known and heavily visited, Thor's well stands out not only for its striking beauty, but for the sense of mystery it evokes. It's a place where the forces of nature are on full display, untamed, unpredictable, and impossible to ignore. Nestled in the heart of Utah, Arches National Park offers a dramatic and otherworldly landscape that seems to have been plucked straight from the pages of a fantasy novel. With its striking red sandstone formations, soaring arches, and expansive desert vistas, the park is a testament to the power of time and the elements. Over millions of years, wind, water, and ice have carved more than 2,000 natural arches from the ancient rock, creating a collection of breathtaking structures that capture the imagination of every visitor who sets foot here. As you venture into this remarkable park, The sheer scale of the landscape leaves an indelible impression. The arches, glowing in shades of fiery orange and deep red, stand as monumental sculptures against the vast desert sky. The subtle yet striking contrasts of the rock against the brilliant blue sky and the surrounding rugged terrain create a sense of timelessness, as though you've stepped into another era or perhaps a scene from a dream. However, as awe-inspiring as the arches are, they are also fragile. Erosion over centuries has taken its toll on these natural wonders, with 43 arches having already succumbed to time and the elements. This serves as a reminder of the delicate balance between nature and time, and why visitors are cautioned to maintain a respectful distance from the arches. The beauty of the park lies not only in its iconic formations, but in the recognition of their impermanence. Many of these arches are constantly changing, eroding, and reshaping, adding to the mystery and allure of the landscape. Though the forces of time may cause the arches to continue evolving, there's no doubt that Arches National Park is one of the most iconic and must-see destinations in the United States. Acadia National Park stands as one of the United States' most captivating, yet often overlooked natural treasures. Spanning 49,075 acres of pristine wilderness, Acadia offers a stunning blend of coastal beauty, historic significance, and diverse ecosystems. As one of the oldest national parks in the United States, Acadia is steeped in history. The park has long been home to Native American tribes who revered the land for its abundant natural resources and stunning landscapes. Today, it continues to be a testament to the enduring beauty of the region, and a place where the deep-rooted connection between land and culture is still felt. The park's beauty is perhaps most striking along its coastline. Acadia is renowned for its dramatic shorelines, where the deep blue waters of the Atlantic crash against rocky cliffs, creating a mesmerizing interplay of water and stone. The coastline stretches for over 40 miles, offering panoramic views, hidden coves, and quiet beaches, where you can truly immerse yourself in nature. Among the most iconic landmarks along the shore is the Bass Harbor Head Lighthouse, perched atop a cliff that offers a breathtaking view of the ocean below. While the coastline may capture the imagination, Acadia's interior is equally enchanting. The park boasts a network of hiking trails that range from easy walks to challenging treks, all providing stunning views of the surrounding landscapes. Acadia National Park is more than just a place. It is an experience. A visit to this stunning park allows you to step into a world of natural beauty and rich history, where each corner of the landscape tells its own story. As 2025 approaches, make sure to add this enchanting destination to your travel list and let its timeless beauty leave a lasting impression on your heart. Welcome to the Outer Banks, a stunning string of barrier islands off the coast of North Carolina. While this place may seem like a hidden treasure, it's one of those magical destinations where both relaxation and adventure collide in the most perfect way. Here, the laid-back charm is palpable, but don't let that fool you. There's plenty of excitement lurking just around the corner. Outer Banks is like a playground for grown-ups. If you're feeling particularly adventurous, why not try kiteboarding across the surf or exploring the miles of hiking trails that wind through the lush dunes and coastal forests? But what makes the Outer Banks truly special is its quirky, almost whimsical vibe. It's the kind of place where you can watch a kite flying contest in the afternoon, only to find yourself munching on fresh seafood at a local restaurant, while watching a sunset that seems like it was painted by the heavens. If you're lucky, you might even spot some wild horses galloping along the shore, a sight so mesmerizing that you might wonder if you're in some sort of dream. These majestic creatures roam freely, adding to the mystical allure of the Outer Banks. And speaking of dreamy, don't forget to catch a sunset here. It's like the sky itself takes a moment to show off with colors that seem too vivid to be real. From the history buffs and outdoor enthusiasts To the beach lovers and sunset chasers, Outer Banks offers something for everyone. Come for the beaches, stay for the memories, and maybe even a few unexpected adventures along the way. Bryce Canyon National Park captivates visitors with its otherworldly landscapes, where the art of nature is displayed in its most dramatic and vivid form. Despite its name, this park doesn't boast a canyon in the traditional sense. Instead, it presents a breathtaking collection of hoodoos, tall, thin spires of rock that have been meticulously sculpted over millennia by the forces of erosion and freezing temperatures. These natural towers rise from the earth like silent sentinels, standing tall in the midst of an expansive amphitheater, their orange and red hues glowing in the early morning and late afternoon sun. The park's geological history unfolds in layers of rock, each telling a story of a landscape shaped by the elements and the passage of time. The erosion that created these stunning formations has been ongoing for thousands of years, and what we see today is the result of natural forces working in harmony to create one of the most distinct and visually striking landscapes in the world. To fully appreciate the grandeur of the hoodoos, the best vantage point is from Bryce Point, located in the southern part of the park. From here, the vastness of the landscape stretches before you, an intricate puzzle of jagged spires and sweeping valleys. As the sun casts its golden light over the park, the colors of the rocks shift and change, from soft peaches and delicate pinks to rich reds and oranges. This ever-changing palette of colors is one of the park's most alluring features, making it a photographer's paradise and a place where every moment feels like a masterpiece. For those seeking a more tranquil experience, Bryce Canyon offers serene opportunities for stargazing. As one of the darkest places in the United States, it's an ideal destination for those wanting to escape light pollution and witness a sky adorned with countless stars, far beyond what city lights allow. Spanning over 146,000 acres of stunning terrain, Zion National Park stands as one of the most awe-inspiring natural wonders in the United States. Situated in the heart of southern Utah, Zion offers a harmonious blend of striking geological formations, vibrant plant life, and rich history. It's a place where every turn reveals a new breathtaking scene, whether it's the towering sandstone cliffs, the winding Virgin River, or the expansive canyons carved over millennia by the forces of nature. For anyone seeking a getaway into the wild, Zion provides an experience that goes beyond simple sightseeing. It invites you to become a part of its landscape, to hike its trails, gaze upon its vistas, and feel its grandeur wrap around you. One of the park's most iconic features is Angel's Landing, a legendary trail that challenges even the most experienced hikers while rewarding them with one of the most dramatic views imaginable. The landscape feels almost surreal, as if it were lifted from the pages of a fantasy novel. But Zion is more than just a place for adventurers. It's also a sanctuary for those seeking quiet reflection and connection with nature. The park is home to diverse ecosystems, from desert landscapes to riparian zones, offering a rich variety of flora and fauna to explore. Wildlife such as bighorn sheep, mule deer, and countless bird species can be spotted as they move through the park, adding a dynamic element to your visit. And beyond the physical beauty of the land, Zion holds a deep cultural significance, with Native American tribes having inhabited the region for centuries. This rich history is reflected in the rock art and ancient artifacts found throughout the park. It's a park that invites you to slow down, breathe deeply, and embrace the wild, untamed beauty that only nature can offer. As the Colorado River meanders its way from the towering peaks of the Rocky Mountains into the heart of Mexico, it carves out a path of beauty that defines much of the American Southwest. But among the many breathtaking features along its route, none stand out quite like Horseshoe Bend. This iconic bend in the river, located just outside the small town of Page, Arizona, has become one of the most photographed natural landmarks in the world. And it's not hard to see why. The sight of the Colorado River curving around the rock formations in a perfect horseshoe shape, flanked by dramatic cliffs, is nothing short of mesmerizing. The true magic of Horseshoe Bend lies in its simplicity. The river's winding path, the vibrant colors of the surrounding sandstone cliffs, and the striking contrast of the deep blue water against the earthy hues of the desert landscape combine to create an awe-inspiring scene that feels almost otherworldly. The colors shift throughout the day as the light changes, offering photographers and nature lovers a constantly evolving masterpiece. While Horseshoe Bend is undoubtedly the star of the show, the surrounding area offers plenty of opportunities to explore the natural wonders of the Colorado River and its desert surroundings. The nearby Lake Powell, with its shimmering waters and stunning cliffs, invites water sports enthusiasts, boaters, and anglers to enjoy its pristine beauty. Hiking trails in the area provide access to more spectacular viewpoints, and visitors can enjoy a peaceful trek across the desert landscape, where the rugged beauty of the region comes alive. If you're planning a visit in 2025, make sure to take the short, scenic hike to the viewpoint. Though the trail is relatively easy, the payoff at the end is immeasurable. The panoramic views of the Colorado River winding through the canyon will leave you in awe of the forces that shape this stunning landscape. Shoshone Falls unfurls in a curtain of white water, tumbling 212 feet over a basalt cliff into the Snake River below. Often called the Niagara of the West, this majestic waterfall easily surpasses its famous eastern cousin in height, yet carries a beauty that feels more raw, more wild, and entirely its own. As it roars into the canyon, mist rises like a veil, catching the light and fleeting rainbows that flicker and vanish, momentary magic etched in water and air. But beyond its sheer power, Shoshone Falls captivates with setting as much as spectacle. Surrounded by dramatic canyon walls and sweeping desert plateaus, the falls embody the untamed spirit of the American West. The landscape here is less polished postcard, more living painting, where the textures of rock, sky, and river converge in breathtaking harmony. Wander the network of trails winding around the falls, and you'll uncover viewpoints that offer a variety of perspectives, from panoramic cliffside vistas to close-up moments where the spray kisses your face. Facilities in Shoshone Falls Park make it an ideal day trip, with picnic areas, walking paths, and scenic lookouts thoughtfully placed for full immersion in the experience. Visiting Shoshone Falls in 2025 means more than just checking a box on a travel list. It means pausing to witness nature at its most powerful and poetic. It's a place where water sings its eternal song, where stone remembers ancient time, and where each gust of wind feels like it carries the stories of the West. In a world moving ever faster, Shoshone Falls reminds us to stand still, to watch, and to feel deeply the beauty that endures. Stretching like a delicate strand of pearls from the southern tip of Florida, the Florida Keys offer a radiant escape from the ordinary, a place where turquoise waters shimmer endlessly, and every breeze carries a whisper of sea and sky. Often overlooked in favor of the state's more popular beach destinations, this string of sun-kissed islands is, in truth, one of the most enchanting corners of the USA, especially for travelers seeking a seamless blend of natural beauty and outdoor adventure in 2025. This tropical archipelago, spanning over 100 miles from Key Largo to Key West, feels suspended between worlds, where time slows down and everyday worries are traded for diving masks, fishing rods, and wind-blown hair. But adventure isn't limited to the water. The legendary Overseas Highway, a marvel in its own right, connects the islands via a ribbon of bridges and scenic roadways, making every drive feel like a cinematic journey across a sun-drenched sea. Along the way, charming towns and hidden gems await, like the quirky artistry of Key West, of the retro beauty of Islamorada, or the soft sandy serenity of Bahia Honda State Park. For those looking to reconnect with nature with simplicity, with the rhythm of the tides, the Florida Keys may just be the perfect place in 2025. It's not about flashy resorts or crowded boardwalks. It's about saltwater mornings, hammock afternoons, and starlit nights beside the sea. Quietly radiant, endlessly soothing, and rich with discovery, this stretch of island paradise reminds us that sometimes the best journeys happen at the edge of the map. Rising in quiet defiance from the rolling grasslands of northeastern Wyoming, Devil's Tower is more than a geological wonder. It's a sentinel of time, story, and sacred spirit. standing 1,267 feet tall. This monumental column of igneous rock seems almost otherworldly in its presence, as if placed by divine hands rather than sculpted by natural forces. It's no surprise, then, that it holds the distinct honor of being America's first national monument, designated by President Theodore Roosevelt on September 24, 1906, a title that marked the beginning of a legacy in conservation and reverence for the wild. To gaze upon Devil's Tower is to feel something shift inside you. Its fluted columns catch the sunlight in surprising ways, casting long shadows in the golden afternoon and glowing faintly beneath the moonlight. For many, it's a marvel of geology. For others, especially the Lakota Sioux, Crow, Cheyenne, Kiowa, and Shoshone, it is something deeper, a sacred place, a site of prayer, storytelling, and spiritual ceremony. Each June, you'll find prayer bundles tied to nearby trees as native communities gather to honor their ancestors and traditions, reminding visitors that this is not just a monument, but a living symbol of cultural continuity. Adventurers find their own form of worship here. With over 150 established climbing routes, the tower attracts thousands of climbers every year, drawn by its challenge and the promise of standing atop one of the most iconic summits in North America. It's a place where legends echo between stone walls, and modern travelers find perspective in its immensity. A must-visit for 2025, and an enduring reminder of the stories written into every stone. Have you ever stood in a place so silent, so ancient, that even the wind feels like a whisper from the past? That's the kind of quiet awe that awaits in Saguaro National Park, one of the most soulful destinations to explore in the USA for 2025. In the golden heart of the Sonoran Desert, where sunsets spill fire across the horizon and silence carries the whispers of wind, Saguaro National Park stands as a tribute to resilience and quiet majesty. Just outside Tucson, Arizona, this unique park is home to the towering saguaro cactus, an icon of the American Southwest, and a living sculpture carved by time, sun, and seasons. Unlike most national parks known for mountains, lakes, or rivers, Saguaro's soul lies in its flora. It is one of the only parks in the country created specifically to protect a single plant species, the noble saguaro. These giants, with their spiny arms raised toward the sky, seem to greet each new day with a stoic grace. Some stretch as tall as 50 feet, but they are in no rush to reach such height. It takes a saguaro nearly a century to grow just 25 feet, and many live to be 200 years old. Centurions of the desert, quietly marking the passage of time. Come in May, and you'll witness one of the desert's most magical moments, the blooming of the saguaro. Waxy white flowers with golden hearts crown their limbs in a show of ephemeral beauty, attracting hummingbirds, bats, and bees in a burst of pollinated celebration. It's a season of life and color that breaks the arid monotony with delicate poetry. Wandering through Saguaro National Park, you'll find more than just cactus silhouettes. As the sun begins to sink, the cacti cast long meditative shadows, and the horizon blushes in shades of peach and lavender, a moment that feels suspended in time. If you're a nature lover, a desert dreamer, or simply seeking a place where solitude feels sacred, Saguaro National Park stands among the best places to visit in the USA in 2025. It invites you to slow down, breathe in the dry air perfumed with creosote, and stand still among giants who have seen centuries come and go. Nicknamed the Grand Canyon of the Pacific, Waimea Canyon on the island of Kauai, Hawaii, is a breathtaking natural wonder that rivals even its mainland counterpart in sheer drama and color. Stretching approximately 10 miles long and plunging more than 3,000 feet deep, this canyon tells a story etched over millions of years through volcanic activity, erosion, and the persistent carving of the Waimea River. Unlike the earthy browns of Arizona's Grand Canyon, Waimea dazzles with a rich palette of crimson reds, vibrant greens, golden yellows, and deep russets. These colors shift and shimmer throughout the day under the warm Hawaiian sun, giving the canyon a living, breathing presence that captivates artists, photographers, and travelers alike. Visitors can soak in sweeping views from the Waimea Canyon Lookout or explore deeper via scenic hiking trails like the Cliff Trail or the Canyon Trail, which lead to cascading waterfalls and dramatic cliffside vistas. For those seeking more adventure, the trails within the neighboring Koki State Park offer glimpses of the island's lush interior and even the edge of the awe-inspiring Napali coast. Waimea Canyon is not just a place of visual splendor, it's a journey into the heart of Hawaii's geological history and natural beauty. It's a place where time feels slower, where the scale of the landscape humbles you, and where each bend in the trail unveils a new marvel carved by nature's quiet determination. Hanauma Bay stands as one of Hawaii's most remarkable gems, offering more than just a beach escape. It's a living, vibrant aquarium teeming with the wonders of the ocean. This stunning sunken volcanic crater, formed thousands of years ago, now cradles a rich and thriving reef ecosystem. With over 400 species of fish and other marine life calling it home, Hanauma Bay serves as both an idyllic haven for nature lovers and a paradise for snorkelers. The waters, crystal clear and inviting, make it possible for visitors of all skill levels to dive into this underwater world, where vibrant fish and graceful sea turtles glide effortlessly by. The experience is one of pure enchantment. As you float in these calm waters, it's not just the beauty of the creatures that captivates, but the feeling of being immersed in such an intact, thriving ecosystem. Each snorkel session offers a new encounter, whether it's a curious school of tropical fish darting through the coral, or the rare chance to see a sea turtle gliding past you, slow and serene. It's a moment that stays etched in your memory, a connection to nature you won't easily forget. Before diving in, visitors are encouraged to watch an educational video on the importance of protecting the bay's delicate ecosystem. This brief yet informative introduction ensures that everyone who enters understands their role in preserving this natural wonder. For those wishing to relax, Hanauma Bay also offers a crescent-shaped beach that is perfect for lounging in the sun between snorkeling excursions. To protect its fragile environment, Hanauma Bay limits the number of visitors each day. As a result, it's wise to arrive early to secure your spot in this beloved sanctuary. The bay is also closed on Mondays and Tuesdays to allow the reef to recover, maintaining its health and beauty for generations to come. Hanauma Bay, with its serene waters, vibrant marine life, and commitment to conservation, is undoubtedly one of the best places to visit in the USA for 2025, offering an unforgettable and responsible way to experience Hawaii's natural wonders. If you're on the hunt for a truly breathtaking moment that will leave your followers in awe, look no further than Akaka Falls. This majestic 442-foot cascade plunges dramatically into a lush gorge, surrounded by an enchanting rainforest that seems to have sprung from the pages of a nature book. Towering bamboo groves, wild orchids, and ferns with a distinctly prehistoric appearance form a rich tapestry of greenery that wraps the falls in a living, breathing paradise. The beauty of Akaka Falls is not just in its height, but in the sheer power and elegance of the water as it tumbles downward, creating a mesmerizing spectacle. The surrounding rainforest amplifies the experience, its vibrant greens providing the perfect backdrop to the foamy white torrent of the waterfall. A short 0.4-mile paved loop trail offers an easy and accessible path to the falls, making it ideal for visitors of all ages and fitness levels. But it's the main viewing platform that truly captures the heart of this natural wonder, where morning mist swirls through the air, often forming magical rainbows that dance across the scene. The atmosphere feels otherworldly, as if nature itself is unveiling its finest spectacle just for you. For a truly serene experience, consider arriving early before the crowds arrive. This allows you to experience the falls in a quiet, peaceful setting, with nothing but the soothing sound of rushing water and the soft rustle of the rainforest around you. Akaka Falls is just a short drive from Hilo, making it an easily accessible destination for those looking to immerse themselves in the raw beauty of Hawaii's tropical landscape. This hidden gem is one of the best places to visit in the USA for 2025, offering not only a spectacular view, but an experience that's as tranquil as it is awe-inspiring. Joshua Tree National Park is one of California's most enchanting natural landscapes, a sprawling desert dreamscape where twisted, otherworldly trees meet ancient rock formations beneath vast, star-drenched skies. While often overshadowed by the grandeur of Yosemite, Joshua Tree offers a quieter, more introspective beauty, one that rewards those who seek serenity, silence, and space to breathe. Set at the intersection of the Mojave and Colorado deserts, this national park stretches across a staggering 794,000 acres and offers an unforgettable escape from the hum of modern life. only about 130 miles east of downtown Los Angeles. It's close enough for a day trip, but richly layered enough to deserve several days of exploration. If time allows, an overnight camping trip beneath the open sky reveals why this park holds a special place in the hearts of stargazers and solitude seekers alike. Joshua Tree's terrain is shaped by wind, time, and extremes. Sculptural rock piles rise from the desert floor like monuments to the Earth's slow artistry, and the park's namesake tree, twisting and wild, stand like sentinels in the sand. Along the way, you'll encounter boulder-strewn valleys, sweeping desert vistas, and sudden surprises like the Cholla Cactus Garden, a dense grove of cactus glowing golden in the sun. Just be sure to admire these photogenic plants from a respectful distance. One accidental brush with their spines is enough to remind you why nature commands awe and caution. As more travelers seek meaningful grounding experiences in nature, Joshua Tree National Park emerges as one of the USA's most captivating places to visit. It invites you to slow down, look closely, and feel the quiet power of the desert, something increasingly rare and deeply restorative. Laguna Beach is the kind of coastal gem that feels like it was painted by nature herself, one of those rare places where land, sea, and light come together in perfect harmony. Tucked along Southern California's sun-kissed coastline in South Orange County, roughly midway between Los Angeles and San Diego, Laguna Beach invites you to slow down and savor life by the Pacific, one tide pool and hidden cove at a time. What makes Laguna Beach one of the best places to visit in the USA for 2025 isn't just its jaw-dropping shoreline. It's the layered charm that reveals itself gradually, the kind you uncover by wandering narrow, winding streets or descending inconspicuous staircases to discover secluded patches of sand framed by rocky arches, sea caves, and wind-swept cliffs. From the iconic views off the Pacific Coast Highway to the secret beaches tucked below residential hillsides, there's a sense of discovery here that turns a simple stroll into an adventure. Downtown Laguna retains a warm, small-town feel where cozy cafes and charming eateries buzz with life without ever feeling rushed. If you're planning a trip along the Pacific Coast Highway in 2025, consider making Laguna Beach more than just a stop. It deserves to be a destination in its own right. Spend time watching the sunset. Paint the sky in hues you didn't know existed. Let the waves lull you into stillness, and let the town's laid-back elegance remind you that beauty is best when it feels effortless. Perched along the Pacific Coast Highway just north of San Diego, Torrey Pines State Natural Reserve is a coastal sanctuary that captures the rugged, untamed beauty of Southern California in its purest form. Blending tranquil beaches, dramatic sandstone cliffs, and rare flora, this protected landscape offers one of the most rewarding outdoor experiences in the western United States, making it a standout destination for 2025 travelers seeking both serenity and adventure. The reserve is named for the Torrey pine, one of the rarest pine species in the world, which grows here in windswept clusters along the bluffs. Their silhouettes, twisted by time and salt air, give the reserve an otherworldly charm, especially during golden hour when the sun dips low and washes the cliffs in warm amber light. Torrey Pines is not just a haven for hikers, but also a living natural museum where every trail feels like a quiet conversation between land and sea. For a more immersive journey, the beach trail descends from the visitor center to the shoreline, weaving through sandstone ravines and desert scrub before delivering you to the crashing waves below. It's a short but exhilarating walk, with panoramic views of the Pacific around every bend. Parking is plentiful near the main entrance, making access easy for a spontaneous day trip or a full day of exploring. If you're looking to elevate your experience, literally, head to Torrey Pines Glider Port, where tandem paragliding offers a bird's-eye view of this dramatic coastline. Soaring over the cliffs and ocean with the wind in your hair is an unforgettable way to cap off your visit. Point Lobos State Natural Reserve is a quiet treasure, an exquisite meeting of land and sea that remains one of the most breathtaking places to visit in the USA for 2025. Just south of Carmel by the sea and minutes from Monterey, This protected area offers a serene and cinematic experience that has long enchanted artists, writers, hikers, and nature lovers alike. Point Lobos is more than just a scenic stop. It's a place where dramatic cliffs plunge into turquoise waters, windswept cypress trees lean into the breeze, and hidden coves invite moments of stillness and awe. Trails wind gently along the coast, offering panoramic views of the Pacific that shift with every turn. One moment rugged and wild, the next soft and bathed in golden light. The reserve is also a sanctuary for biodiversity. Sea otters float among kelp beds, whales pass offshore during migration, and a kaleidoscope of seabirds can be spotted nesting along the cliffs. Springtime brings a flourish of California wildflowers, while year-round, the air carries the scent of ocean spray and pine. For those who enjoy photography, every step reveals a new frame worthy of capturing. This stretch of coastline has been lovingly protected to maintain its wild beauty, offering visitors a rare glimpse into what the Monterey Peninsula may have looked like centuries ago. The inland trails lead through quiet forests of Monterey pine and oak, rich with native plants and the echo of coastal California's ancient rhythms. While the reserve is perfect for a leisurely day hike or peaceful picnic, it's also ideal as part of a longer coastal road trip. The proximity to Big Sur, Carmel, and Pebble Beach makes it an easy and rewarding detour for travelers seeking to deepen their experience of California's natural splendor. Just 90 minutes north of San Francisco, this coastal village feels worlds away from the rush of city life. It's a place where time seems to slow down, inviting visitors to reconnect with nature, savor fresh seafood, and explore dramatic landscapes shaped by wind and sea. Bodega Bay is perhaps best known for its cinematic past. Alfred Hitchcock famously filmed The Birds here in 1963, but its quiet charm goes far beyond Hollywood history. The bay itself is a calm, crescent-shaped inlet ideal for kayaking, paddleboarding, or simply watching harbor seals bob in the water. Outdoor enthusiasts will find a wealth of opportunities in and around the bay. Scenic coastal hikes trace the shoreline, including trails along the Sonoma Coast State Park, where hidden coves, tide pools, and wildflower-dotted headlands reward the curious explorer. Birdwatchers will also be in heaven. Bodega Bay is a key stop along the Pacific Flyway, attracting a rich variety of coastal and migratory birds throughout the year. Despite its quiet atmosphere, Bodega Bay holds a sense of wildness, an untamed beauty that speaks to the heart of California's coastal spirit. It's not flashy or overdeveloped. Instead, it offers a kind of gentle magic that lingers long after you leave. Reconnect with the ocean and experience a more soulful side of the West Coast. In 2025, Bodega Bay is a destination that delivers peace, beauty, and timeless coastal charm. The Painted Hills, part of the John Day Fossil Beds National Monument, offer a surreal and soul-stirring landscape, unlike anywhere else in the United States. Though lesser known than South Dakota's Badlands, these ancient hills are no less spectacular. Instead of craggy formations, they ripple in waves of gold, ochre, crimson, and sage, colors painted by nature over millions of years. This otherworldly palette is a living canvas that shifts subtly with the light, making sunrise and sunset especially magical. Recognized as one of the 7 wonders of Oregon, the Painted Hills invite travelers into a realm shaped by time and erosion. Layers of volcanic ash and sediment reveal a timeline of life long before humans ever walked this land. The hills seem to breathe in the silence, their striations glowing softly under the sun. What makes this destination especially enchanting is its remoteness. Far from bustling cities and busy highways, the Painted Hills exist in a serene pocket of Oregon, where the air is still and the night skies are some of the clearest in the state. Come evening, the vast openness transforms into a stargazer's paradise. With minimal light pollution, the Milky Way stretches boldly across the sky, offering unforgettable moments for both amateur astronomers and seasoned astrophotographers. So, pack your bags and embark on a journey to discover the vibrant, otherworldly beauty of the Painted Hills, where nature's artistry and serene landscapes await. What if you stumbled upon a hidden realm where red rock canyons plunge into sapphire waters, and every turn feels like a page from a lost explorer's journal? The Glen Canyon National Recreation Area is one of the most expansive and visually arresting natural playgrounds in the American Southwest. Covering over 1.25 million acres, this spectacular region is home to canyons, mesas, rivers, and the brilliant blue expanse of Lake Powell, one of the largest man-made reservoirs in the country. Carved by the Colorado River, Glen Canyon is more than just a scenic marvel. It's a place where red rock walls rise steeply above still waters, where secret coves and sandstone arches invite quiet exploration, and where sunsets cast glowing hues across a seemingly infinite desert sky. Boating is a favorite pastime here, with endless winding channels to discover, perfect for kayaking, houseboating, or simply floating beneath towering cliffs. The recreation area also offers excellent opportunities for fishing, paddleboarding, camping under the stars, or simply soaking in the silence and solitude. With its surreal beauty and sense of remoteness, Glen Canyon is a place that feels worlds away from the everyday. So, if you're looking to escape the ordinary and reconnect with the wild spirit of the American West, Glen Canyon is calling. A place where the earth feels limitless and the silence speaks louder than sound. The Bonneville Salt Flats in northwestern Utah offer one of the most surreal landscapes in the United States. Stretching across more than 30,000 acres, this glistening expanse of densely packed salt feels like nature's minimalist masterpiece. Pure, vast, and untamed. At first glance, it resembles a frozen lake or a snow-covered desert, but a closer look reveals the glinting crust of salt crystals beneath your feet and the mirror-like horizon that reflects the light in hypnotic ways. Formed over thousands of years from the remnants of ancient Lake Bonneville, this unique terrain is so flat and open that on clear days, you can almost sense the curvature of the earth. During the heat of summer, the ground shimmers with rising waves of distortion, creating optical illusions that trick the eye into believing water lies just ahead. These mirages are part of the magic here, visual poetry that blurs the lines between sky, land, and reflection. The salt beneath your feet crackles softly with each step, a reminder that this alien-like world is very real. No trees or grasses break the horizon, just pure, uninterrupted space. Photographers will find endless creative opportunity in the ever-changing light and textures, especially at sunrise or sunset, when the sky explodes with color. Adventurers can even plan a visit during one of the Bonneville racing events, when the flats come alive with the buzz of high-speed machines and the thrill of human ambition. Add it to your 2025 travel plans, and let the wide-open stillness remind you of how breathtaking minimalism can be. Gracefully curving into the Atlantic like a welcoming arm, Cape Cod is a timeless coastal retreat located on the easternmost edge of Massachusetts. Long treasured for its seaside charm and natural beauty, this storied peninsula has grown into one of New England's most beloved summer destinations. From windswept beaches and historic lighthouses to quiet cranberry bogs and coastal trails, Cape Cod invites visitors to slow down and embrace the rhythm of life by the sea. Stretching across 65 miles, Cape Cod offers a landscape that seems made for both reflection and adventure. Along the protected Cape Cod National Seashore, you'll discover pristine beaches perfect for swimming, sunbathing, or strolling, as waves roll in and out with calming predictability. Wildlife enthusiasts often find joy in the region's abundance of shorebirds and marine life, and no trip feels complete without an afternoon spent watching for whales cresting in the deep blue waters offshore. In summer, the Cape's population swells with travelers drawn to its idyllic setting. Yet, despite the seasonal buzz, there's still room to find solitude. Whether walking along a fog-kissed beach at sunrise or exploring the quieter villages tucked between the livelier towns. Boating, sailing, and fishing remain at the heart of Cape Cod's lifestyle, while ferry rides to Martha's Vineyard or Nantucket add a touch of island magic to any itinerary. The pace is gentle, the scenery unforgettable, and the experience unmistakably New England. Standing tall in the heart of New York Harbor, the Statue of Liberty has been a steadfast symbol of hope, resilience, and freedom for more than 150 years. She needs no grand introduction. Her image is etched into the collective imagination of the world. But to truly grasp her significance, one must see her up close, feel the breeze coming off the water, and reflect on the millions of journeys that have begun in her shadow. A gift from France to the United States in 1886, Lady Liberty was more than a gesture of friendship. She became a beacon for those seeking a new beginning. Positioned on Liberty Island just south of Manhattan, the statue greeted generations of immigrants as they arrived in America, weary from ocean crossings, but filled with hope. Her raised torch lit the way, while the broken chains at her feet quietly declared freedom from oppression. In one hand, she carries a tablet inscribed with the date of the Declaration of Independence, July 4th, 1776, a nod to the nation's founding ideals. Originally functioning as a lighthouse, the statue has since transformed into one of the most visited landmarks in the world. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, it continues to inspire millions who make the short ferry ride to Liberty Island each year. From the Crown's viewing platform, visitors are rewarded with panoramic views of New York City's skyline, Ellis Island, and the vast stretch of harbor that has long symbolized opportunity. As you plan your travels for 2025, a visit to the Statue of Liberty offers more than a photo opportunity. It's a journey into the heart of American identity. It's a moment to pause and reflect on the enduring power of liberty and the shared stories of those who arrived with little but dreams and determination. Few places in America evoke nostalgic summertime joy, quite like Coney Island. Tucked along the southern edge of Brooklyn, this storied seaside escape has long held a special place in the hearts of New Yorkers and visitors alike. Once hailed as the largest amusement destination in the United States, Coney Island helped shape the very concept of American leisure, and its legacy still lingers in the salt air. In its heyday, during the early 20th century, Coney Island wasn't just a playground of roller coasters and boardwalk games. It was a center of innovation. That blend of whimsy and unexpected progress is part of what gives the area its unique charm. Though it saw a period of decline in the mid-20th century, today's Coney Island has experienced a vibrant revival. Stroll down the boardwalk and you'll hear the sounds of carousel music and seagulls overhead, while the scent of Nathan's famous hot dogs fills the air. The iconic Cyclone roller coaster still roars with life, while Luna Park offers an updated collection of thrilling rides and classic games that echo the spirit of old. For families, couples, and solo travelers seeking a blend of entertainment, history, and seaside relaxation, Coney Island offers a timeless escape from the buzz of the city. As 2025 approaches and you map out your must-see destinations in the USA, let the magic of this old-school icon tempt you down to the shore. After all, some places never stop being fun. They just evolve with the times. Hidden within the vast forests of Michigan's Upper Peninsula lies a natural wonder that feels like a secret, waiting to be discovered. Tahquamenon Falls State Park. Just a scenic drive from St. Ignace, this expansive park covers nearly 50,000 acres of pristine wilderness and stretches across more than 13 miles of wooded beauty. At its heart flows the mighty Tahquamenon River, weaving through dense pine and hardwood forests before tumbling into one of the most impressive sights in the Midwest. The true centerpiece here is the Upper Falls, a breathtaking cascade that ranks among the largest east of the Mississippi. With a drop of nearly 50 feet and spanning more than 200 feet across, the falls roar with a coppery rush, colored by the natural tannins from surrounding cedar swamps. Whether blanketed in spring mist, blazing under summer sun, or framed by the golden hues of fall, this waterfall never fails to awe those who stand before it. But there's more to explore. A network of trails invites visitors to wander through peaceful woods, encounter wildlife, and eventually reach the lower falls, a series of smaller, gentler cascades that meander around an island you can explore by rowboat. In the winter months, the park transforms into a quiet wonderland ideal for snowshoeing or simply appreciating the icy stillness of nature. Tahquamenon Falls State Park offers more than a photo opportunity. It's a place to reconnect with the rhythms of the natural world. If you're searching for a peaceful yet powerful destination to add to your USA travel plans in 2025, let the roar of Tahquamenon guide you north. Tucked away in Michigan's tranquil Upper Peninsula, just outside the town of Manistique, lies one of the state's most enchanting natural wonders, Kitch-iti-kipi, a crystal-clear freshwater spring steeped in history, serenity, and Native American legend. Known by the Ojibwe people as the Cold Spring, its more poetic title, The Mirror of Heaven, feels especially fitting the moment you set eyes on its glassy emerald surface. This spring is the largest in Michigan, spanning over 200 feet across and plunging 40 feet deep. Yet the water is so incredibly clear that you can easily see ancient tree trunks resting at the bottom, as if frozen in time. Bubbles rise gently from the sandy floor, stirred by a constant underground flow of over 10,000 gallons per minute. The surrounding cedars and pines reflect in the spring with such clarity that it's easy to lose track of where water ends and sky begins. Visitors experience the magic of Kitch-iti-kipi aboard a self-operated observation raft, guided by a pulley system that glides quietly over the spring. This floating platform offers a peaceful way to observe the underwater landscape and the mesmerizing hues of blue and green below. It's an experience that invites stillness, moments to watch, breathe, and simply marvel. There's no rushing here, only the gentle creak of the raft, the whisper of wind through trees, and the timeless movement of water rising from the earth. Add it to your 2025 travel list. You won't regret stepping into this hidden piece of heaven. Looking for a place where water, wilderness, and timeless charm flow together? The Les Cheneaux Islands, a serene archipelago of 36 forested isles, tucked into the northern edge of Lake Huron, offer one of Michigan's most captivating hidden escapes. Located along the southeastern tip of the Upper Peninsula, this peaceful stretch of shoreline invites travelers to slow down and savor the natural rhythms of the Great Lakes. Les Cheneaux, French for the channels, refers to the narrow waterways that weave gracefully between the islands, ideal for leisurely kayaking, sailing, and small boat adventures. The water here is remarkably clear, reflecting pine trees and sky in a mirror-like stillness, while hidden coves and bays offer perfect pockets for swimming or simply soaking in the view. Beyond the water, the charm continues on land. You'll find small-town warmth in the nearby communities of Hessel and Cedarville, where galleries, craft shops, and cozy cafes lend a welcoming creative spirit to the area. Hiking trails wind through quiet forests and along lake shores where loons call at dusk. In August, the islands host the world's largest antique wooden boat show, drawing admirers from across the country to celebrate maritime tradition. From the stillness of sunrise paddles to the laughter of families camping by the water's edge, the Cheneaux Islands invite travelers into a world where time slows and nature leads the way. Tucked into a quiet corner of Michigan's Upper Peninsula, this archipelago offers one of the most soulful and rejuvenating escapes in the USA for 2025. In the heart of Montana's rugged northwest lies a place where mountain air meets shimmering water, Flathead Lake, a vast and glacially carved expanse covering over 200 square miles. Renowned as the largest natural freshwater lake west of the Mississippi, Flathead is more than a scenic stop. It's a deeply restorative experience. With its quiet islands, dramatic mountain backdrops, and wide-open waters, the lake feels both expansive and intimate, a rare blend that draws travelers back again and again. Only a little over an hour's drive from Missoula, this lake makes for a perfect day trip, though many find themselves lingering longer. Each visit offers something new: a golden sunrise reflecting off calm waters, a hidden cove to explore by kayak, or a quaint lakeside town waiting with warm hospitality and fresh cherry pie. Along its shores, you'll find endless opportunities for boating, fishing, paddleboarding, and photography. On clear days, the lake becomes a mirror, capturing the majesty of the surrounding peaks and painting a picture so vivid it feels almost unreal. Despite its popularity, Flathead Lake retains a gentle mystery. The more you explore, the more it reveals quiet trails, stony beaches, and secret viewpoints that feel untouched. And even in winter, when snow dusts the trees and silence settles over the lake, the landscape remains inviting, offering its own kind of magic to those who seek stillness and connection with nature. Flathead Lake shines as one of the most soul-stirring destinations in the USA, a place where each season brings new wonders and every direction leads to beauty. Charleston, South Carolina, stands as a timeless jewel along the Atlantic coast, elegant, storied, and remarkably well-preserved. As one of the oldest cities in the United States, Charleston effortlessly blends Southern charm with coastal grace, offering visitors a rich tapestry of history, culture, and scenic beauty. For those planning their travels in 2025, this historic gem should be high on the list. Walking through downtown Charleston feels like stepping into another century. Cobblestone streets, moss-draped oaks, and pastel-hued buildings with wrought iron balconies create an atmosphere that is as romantic as it is atmospheric. The historic district is a feast for the senses, where antebellum homes sit side by side with art galleries, boutique shops, and world-class restaurants that serve everything from shrimp and grits to buttery biscuits. Each corner of the city whispers stories from its past, stories that continue to shape its enduring allure. Visitors often find themselves lingering by the water's edge at Waterfront Park, where the famous pineapple fountain greets guests with a symbol of hospitality. Stroll along the Battery Promenade with its grand mansions and harbor views, or take a horse-drawn carriage tour for a narrated glimpse into Charleston's layered history. Just beyond the city, plantations with sprawling gardens, centuries-old churches, and preserved estates offer further insight into the region's heritage. Charleston is not just a destination, it's a living narrative of Southern elegance, resilience, and hospitality. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, stands as one of the most iconic beach destinations in the United States, drawing over 19 million visitors annually to its sun-soaked shores. As a premier coastal getaway, this vibrant city offers an abundance of activities that cater to families, adventure seekers, and those simply looking to unwind by the ocean. Myrtle Beach remains a top choice for travelers seeking a dynamic and diverse beach experience. Stretching along the Atlantic coastline, Myrtle Beach is renowned for its expansive sandy beaches and warm, inviting waters. The beach itself serves as a playground for visitors, whether they're lounging under colorful umbrellas, taking a dip in the sea, or engaging in various water sports. Yet, Myrtle Beach is much more than just a beach. It's a thriving entertainment hub where relaxation and excitement blend seamlessly. One of the most popular attractions is the Myrtle Beach Boardwalk and Promenade, where visitors can stroll, shop, dine, and take in the lively atmosphere. At the heart of the boardwalk, the Sky Wheel, one of the tallest observation wheels on the East Coast, offers breathtaking views of the coastline. Myrtle Beach also offers numerous golf courses, a key attraction for those looking to combine outdoor recreation with stunning coastal views. The area's world-class shopping scene includes a mix of big-name retailers and charming boutiques, ensuring that visitors can find everything from high-end fashion to unique souvenirs. While Myrtle Beach can become crowded during the peak summer season, the city's expansive beach area ensures that there's always a spot to relax and enjoy the ocean breeze. The region is also home to a diverse nightlife scene, with a mix of casual bars, lively clubs, and sophisticated lounges that cater to a range of tastes. Tucked into California's majestic Sierra Nevada mountains, Sequoia National Park stands as a living cathedral of giants, an unforgettable natural destination, and one of the best places to visit in the USA for 2025. This enchanting park is home to the largest trees on Earth by volume, the towering sequoias, ancient titans that have weathered centuries and still rise strong and serene above the forest floor. No photograph, however well composed, can truly capture the awe one feels while standing beneath these colossal wonders. Among them is the world-renowned General Sherman tree, the largest living organism on the planet by volume. At 275 feet tall and 36 feet in diameter at its base, it humbles even the tallest skyscrapers, reminding visitors of nature's quiet power. The path to General Sherman is fully accessible, ensuring that all can marvel at this natural monument. Beyond the trails, the park's diversity continues to impress. Crystal clear mountain rivers, alpine lakes, deep canyons, and granite cliffs make for a dramatic and ever-changing landscape. Wildlife enthusiasts might spot black bears, mule deer, or marmots while traversing the terrain. And at night, the high-altitude skies light up with stars, a treat for stargazers and campers alike. Sequoia National Park is roughly a 3.5-hour drive from Los Angeles, or about 4 hours from San Francisco, making it an ideal road trip destination. Flaming Gorge is a place where the dramatic palette of the American West comes vividly to life. With its blazing red and orange canyon walls plunging nearly 1,400 feet to meet the still emerald green waters below, the gorge earns its fiery name with every sunrise and sunset. Stretching across 91 miles along the Wyoming-Utah border, this expansive natural wonder is more than just a visual spectacle. It's an outdoor paradise waiting to be explored. At the heart of the region lies the 42,000-acre Flaming Gorge Reservoir, a shimmering ribbon of water formed by the damming of the Green River. It's beloved by anglers thanks to its legendary stock of lake trout, kokanee salmon, and rainbow trout that can grow to impressive sizes. But even if fishing isn't your calling, there's still magic to be found on the water. Rent a boat and glide into quiet coves tucked between canyon walls, or drop anchor near hidden beaches that are unreachable by road. The water is astonishingly clear, reflecting the deep hues of the surrounding cliffs in every gentle ripple. To fully appreciate the grandeur of the gorge, take the scenic route, literally. The Flaming Gorge Scenic Byway wraps around the reservoir for 160 miles, revealing awe-inspiring vistas at every turn. One of the most spectacular spots along the way is the Red Canyon Overlook, where the land seems to fall away beneath you, revealing panoramic views of the deep gorge far below. The drive is more than just a route. It's a journey through high desert plateaus, forested ridges, and open skies. Make time for the short hiking trails that lead to secluded viewpoints or swimming holes perfect for a refreshing dip. In 2025, Flaming Gorge stands out as one of the best places to visit in the USA, a destination where the scale of nature is humbling, the beauty is unfiltered, and the sense of adventure is as wide as the sky above. Often regarded as one of the South's best-kept secrets, this charming city beautifully blends the allure of historical charm with the excitement of modern development, making it an increasingly popular tourist destination. For 2025, Greenville stands out as an ideal place to visit for anyone looking to experience a dynamic city surrounded by breathtaking natural beauty. The heart of Greenville lies along the banks of the Reedy River, where a series of stunning waterfalls, aptly known as the Reedy River Falls, flow gracefully right through downtown. These falls, framed by lush greenery and scenic parks, offer an impressive natural backdrop that contrasts with the urban sophistication of the city. Greenville's downtown is widely recognized for its blend of old-world charm and modern innovation. The streets are lined with historic homes and buildings that transport visitors to a bygone era, while the new, towering structures offer a glimpse into the city's progressive future. The city is often described as the place where the Old South meets the New South, offering a perfect balance of heritage and contemporary living. Its rejuvenated Main Street is a bustling hub of activity, filled with an eclectic mix of local boutiques, world-class restaurants, and inviting cafes, making it a wonderful place to explore on foot. In addition to its natural attractions, Greenville is a cultural hub with a thriving arts scene. The city boasts a number of art galleries, museums, and theaters that showcase local talent and offer a wide range of performances and exhibits. Throughout the year, Greenville hosts numerous festivals and events that add to the city's lively atmosphere. Pack your bags and make your way to Greenville for an unforgettable experience in one of the most picturesque cities in the USA. Gatlinburg, Tennessee is one of those rare places where the wild beauty of nature meets the warmth of small-town hospitality. With a population of just under 4,000, this mountain town may be modest in size, but it overflows with experiences that captivate visitors throughout every season. Gatlinburg serves as a welcoming gateway to the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, one of the most visited national parks in the United States, making it a natural magnet for travelers who crave scenic views, crisp mountain air, and a peaceful escape. You don't need to be an experienced hiker to enjoy them. Many routes begin right near town, making spontaneous day trips into nature simple and refreshing. In autumn, the hills come alive with color as fall foliage paints the landscape in amber and crimson. Gatlinburg's appeal doesn't end at the trailhead. The town itself is rich in charm and steeped in local flavor. Throughout the year, festivals and seasonal events bring the town to life. In spring, wildflowers bloom along the riverbanks. Summer brings vibrant gatherings, artisan fairs, and the hum of music from live performances. Winter turns Gatlinburg into a sparkling wonderland, illuminated by holiday lights that dance across the hillsides. Gatlinburg is more than a stopover. It's a retreat, a reminder of slower days, and a place where both relaxation and adventure feel equally at home. So, if you're dreaming of a destination in 2025 that blends natural splendor with heartfelt hospitality, let Gatlinburg be at the top of your travel list. Los Angeles, often affectionately known as LA, is a city that lives in the imagination long before it appears on the horizon. Set along California's Golden Coastline, this sprawling metropolis is a captivating blend of sun-soaked glamour, cultural depth, and creative energy. It's a place where the Pacific breeze drifts past palm-lined avenues and world-famous landmarks rise against the soft glow of the Southern California sky. It's a city of neighborhoods, each with its own rhythm, flavor, and story to tell. In Hollywood, the streets echo with cinematic history. A stroll along the Hollywood Walk of Fame, a visit to the legendary Warner Brothers, studios, or a photo beneath the iconic Hollywood sign connects visitors with the spirit of storytelling that has shaped generations. The city's multicultural essence is felt in every corner, seen in vibrant murals, and tasted in its world-class cuisine. For a change of pace, visitors can retreat to nature without ever leaving the city. Griffith Park, one of the largest urban parks in North America, offers scenic hikes, the enchanting Griffith Observatory, and breathtaking panoramic views over LA's skyline. Just down the hills, beachside neighborhoods like Venice, Santa Monica, and Malibu beckon with soft sands, crashing waves, and the laid-back California spirit. Los Angeles thrives on contrast. It's where ambition meets serenity, and timeless landmarks exist alongside bold innovation. It's this dynamic mix that gives the city its unique energy, making every return feel like the start of something new. Those drawn to creative energy, cultural depth, and golden light will find Los Angeles in 2025, a city that inspires, surprises, and welcomes with open arms. Santa Barbara, a coastal jewel along California's central shoreline, effortlessly captures the essence of elegance and ease. Often dubbed the American Riviera, this idyllic city invites visitors into a world where Mediterranean charm meets Californian sunshine. Red-tiled roofs and whitewashed buildings stretch beneath cloudless skies, while the gentle scent of salt air mingles with blooming jasmine in the breeze. The city's iconic Stearns Wharf reaches out into the Pacific like a timeless welcome, lined with quaint shops, inviting restaurants and breathtaking ocean views. Beyond the shoreline, the Santa Ynez Mountains rise behind the city like quiet guardians, offering serene hiking trails that reward with sweeping vistas of land and sea. Each step through the hills unveils another angle of Santa Barbara's natural beauty, untouched, expansive, and full of quiet wonder. Santa Barbara isn't just about scenery, it's also a celebration of culture and creativity. Art galleries, open-air concerts, and seasonal festivals keep the energy vibrant yet refined. The city's culinary scene is equally impressive, with fresh seafood, local wines, and farm-to-table dining served in settings as lovely as the meals themselves. It's the rare kind of place where palm trees and culture stand side by side, and where every corner reveals something beautiful, be it a hidden garden, a quiet cove, or a piece of history carved into stone. Santa Barbara offers the perfect blend of coastal tranquility and artistic sophistication, making it a destination that soothes, delights, and stays with you long after you've left. San Francisco, a dazzling gem of Northern California, remains one of the most compelling cities to explore in 2025. Perched on a series of scenic hills overlooking the Pacific, this iconic city blends historical depth with forward-looking innovation, offering visitors a truly dynamic and unforgettable experience. The moment you lay eyes on the majestic Golden Gate Bridge, often shrouded in its signature coastal fog, you'll understand why San Francisco continues to captivate travelers from around the globe. The city's charm lies in its diversity, not only in culture but in landscapes and lifestyles. Wander through the bustling energy of Fisherman's Wharf, where the scent of freshly grilled seafood mingles with the sounds of sea lions basking near Pier 39. take a ferry to the infamous Alcatraz Island, where the remnants of the former prison echo stories of a turbulent past. In Chinatown, vibrant lanterns sway above narrow alleys lined with herbal shops and steaming dim sum eateries, while the colorful murals and vintage storefronts of the Haight-Ashbury neighborhood transport visitors to the heart of the 1960s counterculture. San Francisco also stands at the frontier of global innovation. As the cultural anchor of the Bay Area and neighbor to Silicon Valley, the city pulses with creative energy and cutting-edge ideas. Yet, amid this technological vitality, nature remains deeply embedded in the city's soul. Golden Gate Park offers lush trails, serene lakes, and world-class museums, while nearby escapes like Muir Woods and Point Reyes invite day trips into redwood forests and windswept coastlines. From architectural icons to avant-garde cuisine, from historic cable cars to coastal hikes, San Francisco's layers unfold like chapters in a well-written story, each one more intriguing than the last. As one of the largest and most dynamic cities in the United States, Houston continues to emerge as a top destination to visit in 2025. This thriving metropolis in southeastern Texas blends cutting-edge innovation with a deep appreciation for culture, history, and southern hospitality. At the heart of the city lies the world-renowned Johnson Space Center, a symbol of Houston's legacy in space exploration. Visitors can walk through interactive exhibits, learn about NASA's missions, and even glimpse into what the future of human spaceflight might hold. Beyond its aerospace acclaim, Houston offers a diverse and rewarding experience for travelers of all kinds. Art enthusiasts can lose themselves in the city's vibrant museum district, home to institutions like the Museum of Fine Arts and the Contemporary Arts Museum. The culinary scene in Houston is just as diverse as its population. No visit is complete without indulging in local favorites that reflect the city's multicultural soul. For those drawn to coastal charm, a short drive to Galveston provides a refreshing change of scenery with historic architecture, sandy shores, and a laid-back vibe. Easy to reach, full of energy, and constantly reinventing itself, Houston invites you to explore its stories, savor its flavors, and enjoy the warmth of a city that's always moving forward. A visit in 2025 promises discovery, excitement, and a vibrant mix of past and future in one unforgettable place. Vibrant, confident, and unapologetically Texan, Dallas stands tall as one of the most compelling cities to visit in the United States for 2025. Paired with its sister city, Fort Worth, it forms a sprawling metropolitan area that captures the spirit of the Lone Star State, dynamic, diverse, and rich with contrast. Historically shaped by the oil boom of the 1930s and the rise of American enterprise, Dallas transformed into a financial and cultural powerhouse. Sleek glass skyscrapers now define its skyline, housing major corporations and world-renowned institutions. But the city hasn't lost sight of its roots. Classic Texas charm still pulses through the rhythm of everyday life, from the smoky allure of historic steakhouses to the toe-tapping energy of local honky-tonks. Dallas also boasts one of the largest arts districts in the country. Sports fans will find plenty to cheer about. Home to the iconic Dallas Cowboys, the city thrives on the spirit of competition and celebration. Meanwhile, annual events like the State Fair of Texas bring together local and visitors for a festive display of food, music, and tradition. With its mix of contemporary flair and enduring Western character, Dallas offers something for every type of traveler. The city's expansive energy, deep-rooted pride, and forward-thinking momentum make it a standout destination for 2025. Looking for a place where heritage meets high-rise ambition and creativity flourishes on every corner? Dallas is calling. From epic road trips to jaw-dropping national parks and cities that never sleep, the USA in 2025 is shaping up to be the ultimate playground for every kind of traveler. You'll find beaches to unwind, mountains to conquer, and yes, plenty of deep-fried surprises along the way. So grab your camera, charge your curiosity, and maybe pack a little extra room in your suitcase, because the best of America is ready when you are. See you out there. Just don't forget your sense of adventure.